U.S. Census data revealing that nearly half of all young adults ages 18 to 29 are still living at home. That's one of the highest marks that we've seen since 1940. There's a new report out from Morgan Stanley, and they're saying that higher rents, greater enrollment in higher education, and also the fact that people are getting married later, that's all to blame in this. So since this group of individuals, they're avoiding the high cost of living, well, that has actually boosted some of the spending that they are doing on luxury goods purchases. So, Dave, they're staying at home because we all have been talking about the fact that rents have risen so much. They're trying to avoid that. They don't have to pay for dinner, for breakfast, for lunch, the cost of living that all of us have to do.
Rent.
So with some of that money that they're saving, Morgan Stanley saying that they're using that, spending it on luxury goods. Good news for those brands. Questionable decisions, though, there, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to reserve judgment, but clearly on my face, it's written all over. Said Morgan Stanley, we see it as fundamentally positive for the industry. How is it for society? Not so good. I would prefer these kids pay their parents' rent and start to learn about the economy and some financial literacy. I am happy for the richest man in the world because he is in the luxury goods industry. But this is strange sense of priorities. It is really warped. Luxury spending up, 22% in 2022, largely driven by Gen Z living at home. This is just a bizarre trend, one I'm not thrilled with. Good for the industry. Does make up for somewhat the pullback in China. The COVID lockdowns have really hurt luxury goods spending, in particular, really a market that drives it. So I guess it's a makeup, but I'm larger concerned about what they're learning through this experience.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that as well. Obviously, like you said, good news for these brands because these Gen Zers are becoming customers early. The thought there is that they are going to keep being customers as they get older and they make up more and more or account for more of the luxury spending overall on a global basis. It's important to point out this isn't just a U.S. trend because over in the U.K., I want to point out, 15 to 34-year-olds there, that number living with their parents has climbed to about 42%, up from 35% in 1999. So it's not just Americans that are deciding to live with their parents longer.
Yeah, see your kid bringing home a Louis Vuitton bag and they're not paying rent, do something about it.
A lot of questions.